muddle, because I got up this morning and I was just looking at these bags under my eyes here, thinking, shall I try and blot them out or get some raffia and make a feature of them? and there's a ring on the doorbell, and it's a taxi driver. And he's looking at me as if I was balmy. I said, what's the matter if you've never seen a woman in deputy dog pyjamas before? He said, I've come to take to the radio station. Oh, well, I forgot, I was supposed to go to this radio station, you see, play the piano, plug the show. So I leapt in the taxi, leapt out, got dressed, leapt in again. And I was getting a bit nervous, you see, because I don't like to be late, and for some reason they always build radio stations near traffic jams. I don't know. So I ran into the receptionist and said, I'm Victoria Wood, I'm here to do the early show. Well, she turned her back on me, carried on waxing her bikini line. I said, I'm Victoria Wood, I'm here to do the early show. She said, sorry. I said, I'm Victoria Wood, I'm here to do the early show. She said, hang on, I'll phone them for you. And I sat down, doesn't phone them. She's just standing there talking to a security man about grouting or something. Eventually, she notices me on the carpet, crying. And she phones up and this woman comes to get me, this producer's assistant, Barbara. She's got a clipboard and a cup of coffee round her neck on a thong. Mr. Winchester? I said, no, I'm Victoria Wood. She did, yes. Oh, follow me. It's just down here. It's rather a long way, I'm afraid. Turn left here. Oh, no, sorry, that's the wall. I said, what's your presenter like? Because I'm feeling a bit nervous. She said, oh, Janice is marvellous. She was just promoted from traffic this morning. I thought that's... So I get in the studio, and this old Janice in a worse state than me, like really tense. In fact, she's got 2 leads coming from her earrings, and they're running the ceiling fan off her. She says, you're road safety, are you? I said, no, I'm Victoria Wood, I'm here to play the piano. She said, oh, God, we haven't got a piano. Barbara, where's my tissues? I said, look, I love Blue Peter, but even I can't make a piano out of a box of tissues. Oh, you don't have He said, oh, we're on the air. I'm talking to Virginia Woolf, and she's doing something in London at the moment. And I said, yes. She said, I'm afraid that's all we have time for. Well, I was cross. I was very cross. I went straight home and I went out for a drive in my new car. And if anybody cut me up, I gave them a sharp blast on the windscreen wipers. Then I got home and I was just having a little play with my country diary of an Edwardian lady bullworker. And there was a ring at the doorbell, and it's this taxi driver again. I thought he'd just pop back, you know, another look at my pyjamas. He said, I've come to take to the television station. I said, what? And he said, well, you're on the television tonight. I said, well, I can't be, you know, because the pyramid game's finished. And the next thing I knew, here I am talking to you. And I'm very worried. And I've been here 20 minutes and nobody's won a toaster.
Welcome home to a Bunbury home. We don't sell your house, we sell your home. Look, we supply fridge, cooker, bits of old melted cheese on the grill pan, dirty tea towels, and drawers full of old paper bags. There's an old tissue under every pillow in a Bunbury home. And we even spilled cough medicine on the bedside table for you. And we haven't forgotten the bathroom either. Look, ring round the bath. Very soap. Even some dusty underpants jammed behind the radiator. So start as you mean to go on. In a Bunbury home. We'll even throw in a mortgage.
You look tired, Connie.
Oh, couldn't get off last night. Even had Dick throw a brick at my head to stun me, but...
Have you tried jamming your head in the tumble dryer and switching on? No, it worked for me. Then, of course, the body gets accustomed.
It's like deodorants. I mean, they work for a certain amount of time, and then, bang, people are backing away with handbags over the noses.
You're not ponging too badly at the minute, Connie.
I've had my armpit stripped. Peel-off paste. Quite simple to apply, though it has marked my cork flooring.
Oh, do you have cork? We have tufted shag.
Well, we have to be able to mop, you see, with Dad's habits.
Dicky bladder.
No, we call him Dad. You see, he can trot to the boggatry neat as you please if he's not engrossed. But if it's Mavis Nicholson or the cooking cannon, he just won't budge. And there you are, with it all over your adjustable seating.
Well, can't you put him in a home?
Well, we could, but I'm using his head for a flower arrangement at the moment.
Is that an evening class?
Yes, I put down for jiu-jitsu, but I came out of the wrong lift.
What's in your sandwiches?
Soap powder. It's these drugs I'm on. It's quite nice, really. What's in yours?
Coconut matting. I'm doing the high fibre.
Did you watch the news last night?
Oh, the 9 o'clock.
Ooh, nasty blouse.
We stayed up for news at 10. 3 bangles and a polo neck, thank you.
Oh, no! Her ears are in the wrong place for a polo neck.
You need to be Princess Di, really.
Well, they've the length of bone, haven't they, the royalty?
But the Queen's not got long bones.
Oh, well, she spent all that time stood about with natives waving their doodahs at her. Our next doors had sex again last night.
Not again.
I mean, I like a joke, but that's twice this month. I could not think what the noise was. I thought our central heating had come on a month earlier. Then I heard someone shout, "Oh, don't bother, Ken, I'll do it myself." So I thought, well, it can't be the central heating. Have you got gas?
No, methane. I thought, well, I'm on the high fibre.
Does it work your cooker as well?
Though a leg of pork takes 7 days to cook through.
Can't keep it down, pork. Ever since a Jehovah's Witness told me about their mating habits.
What, pigs? What do they do?
Oh, they enjoy it.
They do.
Oh, they do. Now, are you still having pork and pickle fancies for Shona's wedding?
No, I'm not. Family planning, can I help you?
I'd just like to apologise to all those of you who may have noticed a drop in the quality of the transmissions. I think perhaps we're buying too many American programmes, detective serials, that kind of thing, and they're perhaps not as good as the English equivalent. Or perhaps we're all getting a little bit older. Or perhaps some of us are on drugs and not very perceptive. One programme that is of a very high standard, however, is our classic serial, which is on Sunday at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock until 9:45. This programme is unusual in that it's not adapted from a well-known Victorian novel. It is actually based on some wigs left over from another production. So, here's a little foretaste of tastes to come.
Is Mr. Dickens at home?
I think he's right in Dombey and Son, sir, but I'll go and see. Are you famous?
My name is Wilde.
Oscar Wilde?
Well, I'm not bleeding Marty Wilde, am I?
You in the autumn, took one look at you and cried. I walked through fallen leaves with you to the waterside. You turned to me and whispered as we were walking back, you really look a pranny in that anorak. And then it got to Christmas, the snow began to fall. It lay outside our bedroom and made no sound at all. We made love in the firelight. You turned to me and said, whatever never made you think that you were good in bed. But it's all in the game. So just call out my name. I'll come running to you. What can I do? 'Cause no one ever hurt me quite like you. Spring came like a blessing. The days were getting long. I felt your love within me like a silent song. You gave me on my birthday a check made up to me. You said please spend it all on plastic surgery. With summer olive blossom flew higher than a lark. We strolled in sunny meadows, had picnics in the park. We watched the children playing, they seemed to have such fun. You pointed to a boy, said, have you met my son? But it's all in the game. So just call out my name. I'll come running to you. What can I do? 'Cause no one ever hurt me quite like you. I came home to my apartment, the summer near to 10. I saw you through the window, having sex with my best friend. There were clothes strewn on the pavement. I recognized the socks. I tried the door and found that you had changed the locks. But it's all in the game. So just call out my name. I'll come running to you. What can I do? 'Cause no one ever hurt me quite like you. Yes, it's all in the game. So just call out my name. I'll come running to you. What can I do? No one ever hurt me quite like you.
And now it's time for the first of our 12 visits to Acorn Antiques, Manchesterford's favourite antique shop. And after last Friday's exciting cliffhanger, let's see if they're any further on with mending that umbrella stand.
Antiques, can I help you? No, I'm afraid he's out buying antiques. Who is it calling? Rowena? From Kuwait? Hello? Hello? Darn. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Overall.
Here's your coffee, Miss Babs. What's wrong now?
Oh, nothing. Just a rather mysterious phone call from the Far East.
Well, sometimes that's God's way of telling you to think on and look sharp.
You're right. Gosh, I am awful. Here I am blabbing away about my own troubles, and I forgot to ask you about your husband's car crash.
Oh, he's dead, Miss Babs. Yes, in fact, I was going to ask you if I could have a couple of hours off on Thursday for the funeral.
Of course. Just pop back at 5 for the hoovering. What happened?
His heart stopped beating. Yes, well, sometimes that's God's way of telling you you're dead. Never mind, it's bingo tonight. Mr. Kenneth not down yet?
No.
Well, that's not like him. He's not having a nervous breakdown, is he?
To tell you the truth, Mrs. Overall, we had a huge row last night. He put the triplets in the Woolsey and I haven't seen him since.
Oh, men. Well, better get on and dust a few antiques.
Well, they say things go in threes.
Why, whatever's happened now?
You forgot my sweetener. Auntie's in.
Bye.
Babs.
Bored with Zurich? Or did Zurich get bored with you?
You always did ask a good question.
But did I ever get a good answer?
You look well. Answering the phone in the family antiques business seems to suit you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Babs, can't we?
We? Who's we, Clifford? There might have been a we before you left me by the handbags in a well-known store.
Don't say any more. I love you, Babs.
I've changed, Clifford. I have triplets now.
Darling triplets. There's something I haven't told you. I go bell ringing on Wednesday nights.
I really object to programmes without Toya in them, because Toya's fantastic. I think it's incredible that anybody called Wilcox has achieved international stardom. I mean, how can this programme have any credibility when she's never even been mentioned? I find it sickening. In fact, I don't want to say any more, I'm choked.
Well, I think I thought, why me, sort of thing. I mean, I'm not really Charlton Heston sort of material. Apart from one of my thumbs being double-jointed, I'm really a fairly ordinary man.
Jim is 32. He lives in an East Lancashire village with his mother, his sister, and his brother. He is engaged to Pat and has his own telephone deodorising business.
Morning, Mother. Morning, our Hedda. Morning, our Phil. Bowls all round, is it?
Are they to have porridge?
Beg pardon, Mother?
These film people you brought in, are they to have porridge?
I don't know. Would you like some porridge?
I've got enough to do getting a nice crease in your overalls without extra catering.
I'll do me own overalls.
And Philip, has he to be filmed as well?
Well, they're coming out with us, yes.
So, Philip's to have a crease also.
What's up, our Hedda?
I want in shreddies.
Why didn't I say?
What did I like?
It's unexpectedly interesting, actually, running a telephone deodorising service, because we do think of ourselves as a service. It's not just a job. We generally make 8 or 10 calls of a morning, then we take half an hour for lunch, and we're pretty ready for it, I can tell you. We generally patronise the Elbow Cafe in Abattoir Road. We get a very good class of lunch there, very acceptable. We used to go to the Hairnet restaurant in Pork Street, but, well, let's just say we weren't too happy about the consistency of the custard. Let's just leave it there.
Morning, Phil. What have you done at this weather?
It's our Phil.
Don't blame me. I've no to do with the duffing weather.
Language. What's hot, Marion?
Faggots in rum sauce, which is quite nice. Liver au poivre, sweet and sour haddock or mixed grill.
Oh, mixed grill, please, Marion.
Any veg?
Mashed sweet, I think, please.
Phil?
I'll have mixed grill too, please, with chips and mashed potato.
2 grills, 1 swede, 1 mash, 1 chips, Harold. Cocoa while you're waiting.
Jim has been engaged to Pat for 16 years. Pat is determined to have a house and completely furnish it before she gets married. But in the present economic climate, that day seems ever further away.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice, is that?
Oh, that's nice.
That's very nice.
Now, that is nice.
Yes, it is nice, that, you're right.
What are you choosing now, you two?
Looking at pans.
Oh, they're nicer, those, aren't they? And what's to do about this date?
What?
A date has to be fixed, and it's got to be fixed now. This engagement has been going on for far too long. And did we not invite our Dawn's Tristram to be a page boy? And did we not buy him the kilt, a pair of buckle shoes and a dicky bow?
So what?
Well, he's 22 now. They won't fit him. Apart from the fact he's never out of strange ways.
Can I get married, Mum? I haven't got a draft excluder.
You haven't got any drafts.
Everybody else has. I'm not going to be the only one in Viaduct Avenue with no drafts.
We haven't heard much from you, James, on this. What do you think on all this?
Well, it's up to Pat. It's a woman's job arranging wedding arrangements.
And do you want children? Or am I left with a pantry full of booties for no reason?
Well, we think we do, don't we, Pat?
Well, she's knocking on. She's no spring chicken. And a woman's private bits and pieces don't last forever. I should know. Because when I had my tube stilted, the doctor said to me...
Doffin, shut up, ma'am.
Showing off for the film.
I found Jesus in 1969 while out camping. I like to do evangelical work wherever possible, telephone deodorising business permitting. Hello, would you like to be friends with Jesus at all?
Not really, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Is this your boot car, Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it is.
How can you read this, eh?
What?
Trudy comes from Alsace-Lorraine and enjoys nothing better than skiing and mountaineering. Looks like it.
I don't read those bits.
Well, what do you read? There's nothing else in it as far as I can see.
Shut up, it's against clock, this.
Well, that should have fixed it, Heather. Don't go washing dog with it again.
No, I won't talk.
Oh, I'm off to bed. Good night, Mother. I don't know what the neighbours will think when they see this film, but I've very much enjoyed making it and showing you a few days in the life of what I consider to be a very ordinary person indeed. Will it actually be on, like, on proper television?
We'll have more needlework hints next week when Philippa will be showing us how to stitch up the mouth of a talkative friend or relative. And now, as usual on Fridays, it's over to Marjorie to see what sort of week she's been having. Hello, Marjorie. What sort of week have you been having?
Well, hello, Joan. I've been having a very hectic time. On Monday, my husband and I tiled the bathroom. More of that later. And on Tuesday, we filed for divorce.
So do you think you might follow the trend, Marjorie, of the rather worn-out, middle-aged woman shacking up with the much younger man?
Well, it's certainly worth looking into, Joan. One of the things I do like about younger men is that they tend not to wear pyjamas.
By pyjamas, you mean nightwear generally?
Yes, and striped garments in particular.
Yes, because I know from our postbag, Marjorie, a lot of our viewers find folding pyjamas quite an arduous task.
That's right, Joan, often leading to lower back pain, depression, dependence on tranquilizing drugs, and sadly, alas, to suicide.
God. But you've also been looking at double glazing, haven't you, Marjorie?
Cheap double glazing, Joan.
With the emphasis on the cheap rather than the glazing.
Absolutely.
So what in effect, we don't have to spend £3,000 or £4,000 or £5,000 keeping our homes draft-free.
No. So
how do we go about it?
I'm sorry, could you just move away? Your breath smells. Now, a new report just out reports that most of the heat loss lost from rooms actually escapes through the glass. That is, the see-through part of the window. Now, double glazing can cover up the glass, but it can't take it away. Now, a new firm has come up with a revolutionary and much cheaper idea of taking the glass away and bricking up the spaces where the windows used to be. And hey presto, no glass, no drafts, no heat loss.
No light.
No, I suppose not, Joan.
I suppose you prefer to be in the dark, will you, if you're planning to sleep with lots of younger men?
Well, or I may just blindfold them in the lobby. I'm fairly loose either way.
Sisters, I'm troubled and I wear a frown. My burdens are heavy, they weigh me down. Let me tell you, shall I tell you what is wrong? Sisters, I'm weary and my heart is sore. I just can't find what I am looking for. Though I've been shopping, really shopping all day long. Oh, so I say please, I'm on my knees. Please won't you join in my song? I'm heartsick, I'm sobbing, my bunions won't stop throbbing, 'cause I've been shopping, really shopping all day long.
Oh, sisters, listen, I feel I have to speak. I bought a salt and pepper set the other week in Wedgwood, China. For my lounge diner, £9 I paid.
That's very reasonable. Fairly reasonable.
I took it home and I got 7 shocked when I saw the label on that box, not made in Britain. No, it was not British made. So I said, hey, I will not pay for nothing coming from Hong Kong.
No, sir.
I said, you blew it, now do it. Take back that shoddy Pruitt so I can keep on shopping all day long.
Oh, sisters, let me tell you, I was in a mess. Looking for an inexpensive cocktail dress. It isn't easy, but Lord knows you have to try.
Fairly awfully difficult, you know. I agree with you.
I found one in polyester, not too dear. But the changing rooms have altered since I was here. It's all communal, like a nude tribunal that makes you cry. Yes, cry. But I said no, I will not go. Stood in the middle of that staring throng. What did I feel? I felt pudgy, I felt pimply, I felt my bottom was all dimply, but I won't stop shopping. I'll keep shopping all day long.
I'll tell you, sisters, and I'll tell you true. You can't get uplift bras in turquoise blue. Ain't it a shame? A crying shame, that's what I say.
It's really awfully upsetting, actually.
Well, now I have walked the length and breadth of every floor, and there isn't one beige candlewick pedestal mat in this whole darn store. And I've been looking, really looking all darn day.
Oh yeah, you made me feeling like feeling. But with a couple strong dog dealing, keep shopping all day long. We feel like shopping, but they keep shopping all day long.
Keep on shopping.
Keep right on shopping.
And next week, as seen on TV, we'll be at the slightly later time of 2:45 in the morning.
Hello, just time for a quick weather check. I'm afraid the promised heat wave never arrived. I was quite relieved, actually, because whenever it's hot, a lot of the girls here come to work in sleeveless tops, and some of them are very overweight. And I get quite depressed having to look at their enormous arms all day long. Of course, obesity is a tremendous problem for a lot of people. A lot of weak-willed, self-indulgent guzzlers, that is. Anyway, the weather. And our lovely October weather picture of ducks and ducklings is painted by Tim, aged 5. I can't show it because I mopped up my coffee with it. Well done anyway, Tim. Tonight will be wet and cold. That's wet and cold. So if you're going out, do wrap up. And if you're not going out, perhaps you should clean your teeth a little bit more often. You might be more popular then, perhaps. Good night.
Now, it should be a good show tonight, because there was a very good horoscope in the Mirror today. June pen. It said, Taurus, you will tell jokes in a red and black jacket and everyone will die laughing. Unfortunately, I'm Gemini. But I need a good night, because I had a very weird morning this morning. Because I woke up this morning and there was a completely strange man in the bed beside me. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know what had been going on. I didn't know if anything had been going on. So I checked my body for telltale signs. And I didn't seem to be particularly bored, so I thought, you know, And then I remember that last night I was in the library, so I'd gone there for the new Shirley Conran book, The Menopause and How to Make Money Out of It. And I was just flicking to the back of a Margaret Drabble, you know, just to see what didn't happen in the end. And I noticed this strange man looking at me. And I was a bit worried, you see, because there were only 2 other people in the library. The usual couple of toothless old meth drinkers nodding off by the radiator. How they ever got to be librarians, I don't know. But he was very odd-looking, this man, because he had a polo neck on. You know, no jumper, just a polo neck. And he was standing by the large print section with this large print dictionary. I think he was hoping to look up big bosoms or something like that. And he came over to me and he said, would I go for a sausage roll with him? But I didn't like to say no, because he had a wardrobe in his other hand. So we went over the road to Hilda's Cafe. Now, Hilda's quite frightening herself, because she's 6'9", and she's got very black hair, very lacquered, sort of like a 78 with Kirby grips in. You know, she doesn't wear lipstick, she just smashes herself in the mouth. And she's got this most enormous bosom, like a great steep slope. I mean, she really ought to have a sign at the top saying, test your brakes. She's wearing this PVC apron with a dead dog on the front of it. And her fingers are tattooed here, so that when she laces them together, it spells anthrax. No, please, no time for clapping. Anyway, we're having a cup of tea. It's quite nice. She lets you put your own grease in. And this man said he was very insecure and that carrying a wardrobe gave him confidence. And he was going back in the mental hospital the next morning because there'd been an industrial dispute and they'd sent them all home. He said he'd never had a girlfriend. He said, well, in fact, he said he'd never had a pot noodle. He said he wanted to spend one evening with a woman, you know, doing everything that normal couples do. And I said, all right, come back with me to my flat and we'll pretend we live together. We'll do everything that entails. What a night. We put shelves up. We had a row about whose turn it was to clean the grill pan. But he was quite a nice man. Oh, I never told you what my real horoscope said in the Mirror this morning, June pen. It said, Gemini, you will go out with the same strange man 2 nights running, and tonight it's your turn to carry the wardrobe.
Why go further when there's a cheap and handy store near you? Famous names at low, low prices, like
Harbin's jam. Really quite nice jam. Jam that goes right to the top of the jar. It's red.
Or why not try
Finsbury's digestives. They come in a packet and fit most teacups or coffee mugs. Or if they're too big, just snap them in two. Finsbury's digestive biscuits. As I say, they really do come in a packet.
And you won't be able to resist.
Jones's Crisps. They come in different coloured bags and sometimes they aren't soggy. The bags are quite easy to open, so there shouldn't be any problem about that. Jones's Potato Crisps. What? Jones's Crisps. What's in them then?
By God. If her bum were a bungalow, she'd never get a mortgage on it.
She's let it drop.
I'll say. Never mind Nicky, she needs a safety net.
She wants to do that Jane Fonda.
That what?
That exercise thing, Mnemobics.
What's that?
Our next door does it. We can hear it through grate. You have to clench those buttocks.
Do you? She'll never get hers clenched. It'll take two big lads and a wheelbarrow. Who's she clenching them for, anyway?
Oh, next door? Oh, she's remarried again. He's black with an Austin Maestro.
Oh. She's someone to notice, then. Our Jack wouldn't. I tell you this, Liberace could come through in a long-line bra and our Jack wouldn't twig on. First night of our honeymoon, I were lying in bed. He were making a hutch. What for? Bugger only knows. Only bloody animal we've got's him. Filthy. I'm taking his trust down to Antiques Roadshow. You were separated, aren't you?
Well, he's living in loft. He's got the Lilo and the slow cooker we don't speak.
Now, that's the blue of our Margaret shower curtain there.
Where?
Them varicose veins there. Our Margaret's coming off cap. She says it's dangerous.
No, it's the pill.
Is it? Better pop her a note through.
Can you not phone?
No, doctor says I haven't to dial.
She's got a scar on Mrs. Critchley, appendix.
No, that's where she's nodded off on her Dick Francis.
That's her front flower shop, isn't it? Her with yellow flip-flops on.
Them are her feet, you trade.
Ooh, isn't she bony?
Well, I'm not rubbing her down. Be like massaging a xylophone. Oh, no, that's another drop dead in cold plunge. The water's too cold. It's getting embarrassing. Men coming round to collect their wives and you're saying, I'm sorry she's dead, but here's her teeth in a jiffy bag.
We're ready for a rundown.
All right. Where's Lufa?
Dog's had it.
Oh, well, this'll do. You bring Vim.
Hello. Well, it's time for all you mums out there to make a cup of tea and enjoy a well-earned rest, while our younger viewers sit back and watch Playbox. And I see here that this week, Miffy and Biffy visit a supermarket, Jane and her granny find out how donuts are made, and Martin and Kathy sing another song about little fatty pig nose. You may also like to know that Patricia Mills, who produces Playbox, is a hopeless alcoholic with a string of broken relationships, or perhaps you prefer not to dwell on her pathetic and unhappy existence as we watch Playbox.
Hello. Would you like to know what I'm doing? I'm wiggling my fingers. I'm wiggling them with this hand. Now, I'm wiggling them with this hand. Now, a jolly big wiggle with them both together. Phew, I'm a bit tired now, aren't you? Oh, look, it's Martin. Hello, Martin.
Hello, Kathy. Hello. What have you been doing? Something nice?
Shall I tell him? All right, then. We've been wiggling our fingers. First, we wiggled this hand. Then, this hand. Then, we wiggled them both together.
That does look like fun. Can I have it?
Shall we let him?
Oh, please let me wiggle my fingers.
All right, then. We'll all wiggle our fingers. Come on, lift it together. And if anybody asks us why we're wiggling our fingers, we'll tell them. It doesn't cost anything, we don't have to rehearse it, and it's only for children so we can get away with any old rubbish. Bye-bye.
Dear Puzzled of Essex, no, this is not normal behaviour.
We seem to have lost Victoria Wood for the moment. While we're waiting for the engineers to locate the fault, here's something else.
I'm gonna knock, 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 knock on your knocker. I'm gonna ring, ring, ring on your bell. Gonna stand there and say, come out and play. 'Cause we're all going dancing and it's gonna be swell. I'm gonna knock, 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 knock on your knocker. I'm gonna rap, rap, rap on your door. Saying it's your last chance to come out and dance. Or we won't knock, knock, knock anymore. Knock on your knocker. I'm gonna ring till the morning light. Gonna stand there and shout, you better come out. 'Cause we're all going dancing, gonna dance all night. I'm gonna knock, 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 knock on your knocker. I'm gonna ring, ring, ring on your door. Yes, we're talking to you, and you better come too. Or we won't knock, knock, knock anymore. Or we won't ring, 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 that's for sure. Or we won't knock, knock, knock anymore.
Well, we seem to have located the fault, so now back to As Seen on TV.
Carl, when we get married, where will we live?
Well, we're living in my mum's sideboard, aren't we?
Yeah, but after that, shall we have a house?
Nah, penthouse flat.
What's that?
It's got fur rugs, hasn't it?
What colour?
Well, it depends, doesn't it? If it's off an animal, it'll be animal-coloured, won't it? Oh, there's orange.
Where is it?
What?
This flat.
Well, they're all in London, aren't they? And there's 2 in the Isle of Man.
Is that the same as France?
France is abroad, isn't it? They have different bread and all sorts.
Different also? You mean not licorice?
Anyway, they're on roof.
What?
Penthouse flats.
Well, I'm not living on a roof. I mean, knitting will roll into guttering.
Who's been telling you about guttering?
You did. When we were saying goodnight last night and we snuggled up, and you said you had something to tell me. You told me about guttering.
Yeah, well, I won't always be that romantic.
OK, Carl.
And now it's time for our serial Acorn Antiques. And for those of you living outside the London area who probably aren't very intelligent and can't remember the plot, let me just remind you that last week Babs received a mysterious visitor, Mrs. Overall came out of hospital, and Mr. Kenneth went on a secret trip into Manchesterford. Oh, I beg your pardon, that was the previous week. Yes, last week Mrs. Overall received a mysterious visitor, Babs had a secret meeting in a Manchesterford hospital, and Mr. Kenneth was having a lot of humorous trouble with a homemade vol au vent.
looks like a genuine Picasso, Martin, but I would have to see it to be sure. Bye. Berta, you look marvellous. So you're out of intensive care.
I told Dr. Spencer I had to get back and help you out in the shop, so he cured me. So here I am.
Are you still on your diet?
Oh, diet be blowed.
Mrs. O.
Miss Berta! Hello, Mrs. O. How's widowhood treating you?
One mustn't grumble. I sometimes think being widowed is God's way of telling you to come off the pill.
Still the same, Mrs. O.
Well, this coffee won't get made on its own.
Oh, yes. 2 coffees. Thank you.
No milk for me.
This coffee won't get made on its own.
And a plate of your delicious homemade gingerbread, please.
Bet you didn't get that in intensive care. Oh, I don't know. Money talks, even in hospital, Babs. And then, of course, it was a terrible shame, Daddy being shot like that in Dakar. Being a millionairess does have its compensations.
There we are, then. Well, it is quite in...
Oh, I don't know. Money talks, even in hospital, Babs. And then, of course, it was a dreadful shame, Daddy being shot like that in Dakar. Being a millionairess does have its compensations.
There we are, then. Well, it is quiet in here. Anyone would think you was discussing £1 million legacies or something.
Good heavens, no. Oh, come on, Babs. Mrs. O's practically one of the family. Daddy's gone and got himself shot in Dakar, Mrs. O.
Oh, no. And he just got over that chill on his kidneys. Oh, you know what I think? What? I think you'd better have milk in that coffee after all.
I think I had.
That's not coffee.
Yes, that's much better. If we deliver these antiques on Friday morning, we can take delivery of these antiques in the afternoon.
Excuse me, Miss Babs and Miss Berta, could I have a word?
Well, if it's to ask me for another job for your untrustworthy cousin Joseph, then the answer's no. This last little escapade cost me £32 in 20 days, not to mention apologising to every Asian grocer between here and Manchester.
No, it's not that. It's your father, Miss Berta. He's been seen in the post office.
My father's dead.
He was buying a TV licence stamp and a padded envelope.
Good evening. My name's Kitty. I could have married, I've given gallons of blood, and I can't stomach whelks, so that's me for you. I don't know why I've been asked to interrupt your televiewing like this, but I'm apparently something of a celebrity since I walked the Pennine Way in slingbacks in an attempt to publicise mental health. They've asked me to talk about aspects of life in general. Nuclear war, peg bags. I wasn't going to come today, actually. I'm not a fan of the modern railway system. Well, wouldn't you object to paying £27.50 to walk the length and breadth of a train with a sausage in a plastic box? Anyway, they offered me a chopper from Cheadle, so here I am. I'm going to start with the body. You see, I don't mince words. Time and again, I'm poked in the street by complete acquaintances. Kitty, they say to me, how do you keep so young? Do you perhaps inject yourself with a solution deriving from the placenta of the female gibbon? Well, no, I say I don't, as a matter of fact. I'm blessed with a robust constitution. My father's mother ran her own abattoir. And I've only had the need of hospitalisation once. That's when I was concussed by an electric potato peeler at the Ideal Home accident. No, the secret of my youthful appearance is simply mashed Swede. As a face mask, as a nightcap, and in an emergency as a draft excluder. I do have to be careful about my health because I've got a grumbling ovary that once flared up in the middle of the gondoliers. My 3 rules for a long life are regular exercise, hobbies, and a complete avoidance of midget gems. I'm not one for dance classes. I feel that if God had wanted us to wear leotards, he would have painted us purple. Anyway, I can't stop chatting here, much as I'd like to. My maisonette backs onto a cake factory, so I'm dusting the knickknacks all the day long. And I shall wait to see myself before I do any more. Fortunately, I've just had my TV mended. Well, I say mended. A shifty-looking youth in plimsolls came and waggled me aerial and wolfed me gypsy creams, but that's the comprehensive system for you. Anyway, I must go. I'm having tea with the boys in flat 5. They're a lovely couple of young men. And what they don't know about Mikhail Baryshnikov's nobody's business. So I'd better wrap up this little gift I've got them. It's a gravy boat in the shape of Tony Hancock. They'll be thrilled. Now, who had hold of me showerproof? I shall be cross if it's missing, because it's a lovely tangerine poplin, and I doubt I shall find another. There's a mauve pedestal mat of mine, too.
I thought that love would be like a rainbow in a big blue sky. I thought it was more magic than magic. I thought that love could even make you fly.
I thought that love was birthdays and Christmas rolled into one. Thought that love would warm you like sunlight when the snowstorms and the wintry skies have gone. That is till I teamed up with you. That was a really dumb thing to do. I can hardly believe we were both that naive to think that that garbage was true. We seemed to fit like hand in glove. So tender, so gentle, we must have been mental. Now we're both pissed off with love.
I wanted it to be like the movies, two big, big names. But what started out as Bogart and Bergman ended up as Tony Hancock and Sid James.
You know, I thought that making love would be easy, so sweet, so sweet. I sweated blood for 45 minutes. You just lay there like I'd stunned you with a brick. You know that I teamed up with you. Got kicked a hole in our canoe.
The moment we met,
I felt strangely upset, and the feeling just grew and grew. You never were my turtle dove. Could not thrill me or jar me.
You just drove me balmy.
Now we're both pissed off with love. One by one, the loving words have gone. I'll go mine,
you go
your way. We don't need a rep. Oh, you can take the Kenwood chef. Just get your pimply bottom through that doorway. You know, since I teamed up with you, there's so much I've wanted to do.
shove an old garden hose up on side of your nose.
Maybe a deck chair too, because you're not sent from heaven above. And if that doesn't faze you, I'll try euthanasia, cause I'm so pissed off with love. Ooh, so pissed off with love. Ooh, so pissed off with love. Ooh, so pissed off with love.
It's just one of the things I've always wanted to do, swim the channel and meet Bonnie Tyler. And I'd like to have been in Annie, but I don't think it's on anymore.
Chrissy is 12. She's a champion long-distance swimmer. In 3 weeks' time, if the tides and the weather are right, Chrissy plans to swim the channel.
I've always been big. When I was born, I never went in a cot, went straight in a bunk. And got sent home from the infants for breaking the toilets. So I'm sitting on them. So I just always have been big.
Can you clean that off in a minute, darling, please?
I keep thinking this is John Travolta's ears and it's his fingers.
Goodness.
White bread? White, please.
That's it, Chrissy. The date's fixed.
Is it?
Yep. 3 weeks from tomorrow.
Crikey.
That's good news, isn't it, darling?
Frightening.
Oh, you'll walk it, big girl like you.
I'll get a bit wet if I try and walk it. My catch is Mrs. Hennigan. I don't know where Mr. Hennigan's got to.
Push with those arms! Push, Fred!
She's good, because when you get really tired and want to stop, she keeps you going. Sometimes it's cold or I'm not in the mood and she's shouting at me. I think, shut up, you noisy old bag. I don't say it. I'm just thinking it. Not dead.
Well, it's the night before your daughter swims the channel. Any misgivings?
I don't think so. Have we, Cliff?
No. No, she's as strong as an ox.
You'll be in the backup boat, presumably.
Well, no, actually, Joan and I are popping down to London for the day. You know, sort of day out shopping. We'll probably take in a show.
We hear Cats is very good. Or any of the Andrew Lloyd Webber things, really, would be nice.
Then will it just be Mrs. Hennigan with Chrissy?
I don't know if Mrs. Hennigan is going, is she?
I don't know, darling.
This is Miranda. And this is Samantha. And this is my bear, Mr. Teddy. I'll probably take him to bed with me tonight. I don't usually, but tonight I might. And these are my cups, trophies.
Are you worried about tomorrow?
Well, I am in a way because I've never swum such a long way and some of it's in the dark. And I don't really like the dark. And if I do get to French coast, I don't talk French very well. So I don't do French, I do woodwork. But I know a few bits, bonjour and aujourd'hui.
You think you'll make it?
I don't know. I'll do double prayers tonight anyway.
There's a problem. There's no support vessel, no officials, nobody. Chris is entirely alone. Are you still going to go, Chrissy?
Yeah, I think so. I might as well. It's from Marie's in Kidderminster today, so I haven't got anybody to play with anyway.
But what about food and drink?
Well, I've got a sandwich box, so I think they'll stay dry. And I've got some little milkshakes in cartons. I think they'll be all right. And, see, I could put my duffel bag round my neck, like this.
But what about finding the French coast?
I think I'll find it all right, thank you. I came fourth in geography. 81%. What time is it?
7:55.
5 to 8. Off I go then.
That was 8 days ago. And Chrissy hasn't yet reached land. No one seems to know where she is.
Oh, I'm sure she'll turn up eventually. Slow but sure, that's our Chrissy.
Yeah, she's probably just swimming about looking for a nice beach. The ice creams and donkeys, you know how kids are.
Well, what do your other children think about it all?
Oh, I'd forgotten we had any other children.
Oh, I don't know where they are.
We'd like to apologise to viewers in the north. It must be awful for them.
Widow Smith, I'm from the Herald and Argus. I believe your husband's just died and he was quite famous or something.
Yes?
Well, we thought we'd do a little piece on him, just a few inches.
I'm not sure.
Well, it's just that there weren't many jumble sales this week and we're a bit strapped.
Come in, I'm afraid I haven't done much tidying.
Oh, it's a good excuse of death, isn't it, to bunk off the housework? Somebody dropped dead in my house, I'd be quite pleased.
Would you like a drink?
Well, depends on what he died of. If it was anything catching, I won't bother to.
It was his heart. It was very sudden. Biscuit?
Oh, no, I tried my bikini on last night and nearly had a heart attack. Is this him? He looks quite sick on this, actually. He looks a dead nice bloke, though. And, it did what, actually? Drop dead?
He collapsed in front of the television.
Oh, what channel?
ITV, I think it was a carry-on film.
Oh, I love them. Didn't tape it, did you? But, did he topple grotesquely from the chair or anything?
No, he just slumped sideways. You can see he spilt his coffee.
Oh, yes, left a nasty stain. Bet you could have killed him when you saw that. And, he wrote, what was it, books?
Yes, thrillers, the Captain backstories.
They're full of glamorous women, aren't they?
That's right.
Well, who did he draw them from, then? Did he sleep around a lot? Because if he did, it's no wonder he dropped dead, really. Oh, yes, Butch, in here. This is our photographer. This is the grieving widow, Butch. Husband popped off while watching Carry On film.
Great, love. Is he here? Can we prop him up somewhere? Don't worry. Have you got a bikini, love? Thigh boots, hot pants?
No.
Does this wall come down?
He did spill his coffee in the throes of death, apparently.
Oh, yeah, that might do. Hang on. That's his show. You can just hold this with one hand, love, and sort of point to the stain. Do me a face, love, a bit sort of disgusted, a little bit rueful, like, how the heck am I going to get this stain out kind of thing. Great, love. That's very good. Now, if you can just hop up on the telly for me. You'll have to crouch down a bit for me, love. There we go. That's very good. Now, can you just cup your chin? Sort of, me husband's popped his clogs, but life goes on kind of thing. Can you do that for me? Great. Can you stop crying, love? I'm getting a bounce off.
Hey, we could call it that, Butch. Carry on crying.
Great. Thanks very much, love. Fabulous. If you want any prints, just pop in the office.
Oh, no, stop! Don't take any more, Butch! Quickly!
Oh, that's smashing, love. Now just turn the bottle round to me so I can read the label. Lovely. Only a pill up, love. Great.
Patricia Routledge is a member of the Royal Shakespeare Company. Victoria Wood isn't.
I don't want to be. You can't park in Stratford.